Hi, everyone. How is everybody today? We had a little bit of technical difficulties getting on here, but we're on. So I wanted to thank you for coming. If you're joining us live, hello, hello. I saw a few of you said you were coming live. If you are not able to join the live, you can always get the replay. That's what's so great about Facebook Live. So I wanted to talk to you today. Today's training is about how to ditch the hustle to scale your business. This is my favorite thing in the world to talk about because I was once a hustle queen. I hustled my way into a back injury, into a neck injury, headaches, all kinds of stuff. So I wanted to kind of talk to you about how you can scale your business and learn how to ditch the hustle at the same time, because even though you don't think it's possible, it's completely possible. So who here is overwhelmed? Who's tired? Who feels defeated at the end of the day? Who just cannot wait to get to Friday? Not me anymore. I used to be. But I was once one of these people. I hustled my way, like I said, into a back injury, a neck injury. I've had headaches. I hustled my way into a 25-pound weight gain, not fun. And I hustled my way into misery. So it can just make you plain cry. And it's just totally not cool. And it doesn't need to happen. So I work with business owners and even aspiring business owners. So if you are either one of these, you are in the right place at the right time. So I wanted to kind of go over a little bit about that. So if you are tired, probably because you're juggling two jobs, you're juggling your business job, and then you have your home life. And it's super hard. And none of us are Wonder Woman, even though the media has marketed us to believe that we are. You cannot sustain this for a long period of time. But hustle isn't needed for women who want to thrive. So I am on a mission to help as many women as possible to scale their businesses and ditch that hustle for good. So my story, I always kind of use the cleaning business because it has like the most relevance. So I've gone from having one client to having over 250 clients, reoccurring clients in the cleaning industry. But I only now work about 20 hours a week doing that. And you can do all the same, whether or not you have a cleaning business or a designer or a travel business, anything. But because if you guys follow me, you see that I'm like a huge gym freak. I can go to the gym at any time of day I want. If I want to go at 10 a.m., I want to go at 12 a.m., not 12 a.m., but 12 p.m., I can do what I want because this is freed. Working only 20 hours a week has freed up so much time for me that I can do what I want. But we buy into this like boss babe hustle mentality because it's marketed to us in the media. But that hustle mentality is complete bullshit. Yet we all have to work hard, but we have to work smarter. And working smarter is really what we are all after. So figuring out how to leverage has allowed a lot of things for me. So it's allowed me more time. And you will hear me say this over and over again. The time is our biggest commodity. It is what we have the least of. So I am here to show you how to get more time, because you can only sustain that hustle mentality for so long before your body just begins to break down. I am able to now vacation whenever I want, and the money keeps rolling in. And this is huge. And this is essentially what we're all after. Why we decided to open a business and create a business is because we wanted more time freedom. So tell me in the comments down there, tell me what your business is. Tell me why you want to scale your business. What's going on in your business? Tell me all about it. Just type in the chat and just kind of tell me whether you're on live or replay, because I want to learn absolutely everything I can about all of your businesses. I can say that the number one thing that has kept me going is my why. I am so crystal clear about what I want for my life and my family that I searched for the right systems to create the time freedom for myself. And you guys can do it too. We all can do it. You can do it. You just need to believe that you can do it. And this is a big piece of this. Shifting your belief that you can do it and you can have everything you want. You just have to apply the right principles. And that's why I help my clients with this. A big part of what I help my clients with is belief. And my goal is to create a wave of wealthy women to do the same as I did, because you all deserve it. I deserved it. I believed I deserved it, and I went after it. You have to believe you deserve it. So like, we work hard, right? We work hard. We raise kids. Some of us raise husbands. We know what that's like. We take care of a house. And if you're also a business owner, you deserve to have a day at the spa, right? You deserve to go to the beach, to have some wine with your friends on a Thursday. Go out and have a couple of glasses of wine. You deserve that. You just need to start believing that you're worthy of it. So I don't know if any of you know this, but I'm going to give you a little statistic. The average female entrepreneur makes $88,000 a year. So we know with the cost of food and gas and everything else and taxes and insurance, that at the end of the day, that's not that much. So I'm on a mission to boost as many female business owners over that hurdle of six figures and beyond without sacrificing your life as you're doing it. And it can be done because I did it. You see me right now, I have my makeup done, I'm dressed, my lipstick on, my ring lights on, I'm looking all glamorous and everything, but it wasn't always like this. I had days of feeling low and overwhelmed and feeling like I couldn't get out of my own way. And you're going to have days like that, but my job is to make that minimal for you, to create systems that work. They give you the time freedom that you are all wanting and needing. I see a lot of memes out there like TGIF. You see them all floating around on Facebook and Instagram, and everyone can't wait to get to the weekend. But what if you liked every day of the week? What if like on a Tuesday, like it's Tuesday, I'm waking up in the morning, I feel fantastic, and you couldn't wait to get out of bed? That's actually possible. What if your days didn't feel like a hustle and a struggle? I mean, how great would that be? What if you could take off, you go to the beach, go to the gym at 10, like I actually did yesterday, take off early, go spend time with your kids or your aging parents. I know I was with my parents earlier on in the day, and I was able to actually take my mother to a doctor's appointment at 2 p.m. because I cut it out of my schedule, because I made it happen. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do that if I was working in a job or anything like that. So what if you could have all that? That, in my opinion, is living. That is what life is supposed to be like. Who wants to work themselves to death? I know I don't. I don't do that anymore. But so I am here today to let you know that you can make that happen. You can do it. You can do exactly what I did. You can do all those things and still have a profitable six-figure business and beyond. So how do we get out of this culture mentality? So owning a business isn't like a job, like where you go, you punch in and then you leave. It's with you, like it stays with you. And this can be draining like all the time. It can feel like a weight on your shoulders, carrying that around with you constantly. But if you could all see yourselves from my view, like I look at some of you, because I go on your profiles and I look and I see what you're doing. I look at you and you have so much that the world needs. You have talent to give to others. Like if you could see yourselves the way I do, your doubt in yourself would completely drop away. Your fears, your doubts, your feelings of self-worth would rise like 10,000%. I don't know if you have a piece of paper or you have like notes or whatever on your phone, if you're watching from your phone, but I want you to write this down. Ready for this? Your biggest competition is you. Did you know that? It's not your competition. It's not the house cleaner next door. It's not the woman doing her own skincare line. It's not the hairdresser. It's not the real estate agent. Your biggest competition is you. You keep telling yourself you can't do it. Well, what if you told yourself you can do it? What would your days look like if you told yourself you can do it? I mean, I have mentors and my mentors are better than me. I like to surround myself with people that have 7-figure businesses that are doing more than me because I can learn from them. I don't surround myself with people that don't have businesses. I surround myself with people that I can actually learn from. But you have to see what's possible. And I hope you all can learn from me in these videos and what I teach. So a lot of this hustle culture was designed to get people into massive action, which is cool. You do need to take action, but you need to take the right action. And once you do all of this, this will be the difference between successful and the overworked and the exhausted. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of story because I love telling these stories. So my father, some of you may know this. My father is a dentist. He's 86 years old. He's been practicing. Notice I didn't say he's retired. He's been practicing since he's been 24 years old. He was a hard worker. He was a sole proprietor, successful. He never leveraged anything. And I always used to tell him, Dad, why don't you get a couple of dentists in there, rent out the room so then someone can buy your practice or whatever. And he never would. He is still working at 86 years old. You don't want to do that. You want to retire. You want to leave a legacy to your kids. You don't want to be working at 86. My days don't look like this. So I learned from my dad. My dad's a very smart man, but I learned what I could, and then I changed what I needed to. My days look like this. I go into the office in the morning, like around 7:45, 8 o'clock, do some work, talk to some clients. I might go to the grocery store, make my list to get my iced coffee, whatever. I hit the gym, I get back home, might have a conversation with my girlfriends or whatever. I'm helping my clients, but I'm not exhausted and I'm not grinding all day. Grinding is like totally exhausted. Grinding is early 2000s. That does not apply anymore. But who wants to do that? You want to create a stream of income that goes and comes in consistently, whether you work or not. That is freedom. And that's called residual income. Some of you might have it, some of you may not. This is what I teach. I teach time freedom. I teach leverage. I teach residual income. So what does this word hustle mean to you? For me, the word hustle means to be frantic, to work hard at like 90%, almost like you're pushing a boulder up a hill, like a spaz, like you're manic, running and like not resting, like everything happening like all at once, whatever, never ending, always have to be doing, putting out fires, like just like you're constantly in overwhelm, like you're working 16 hours a day, 6 days a week, you see your family on Sunday. And then some people say, well, you can't go on vacation if you're scaling your business. And that's simply not true. I go to the beach for 3 weeks in the summer. My business still runs. Money still comes in. So I don't believe in the grind anymore. I just don't. I believe in strategy. I believe in the right systems to beat the hustle, and I leverage everything. Because I kind of think, I know that a true boss babe has leveraged everything in her life. So she has everything she deserves to have a good life, not the other way around. She's not hustling like crazy. She's not pulling her hair out. She's chilling at the beach, right in front of the waves. The waves are rolling in just like her money is. That is a boss babe. But in order for that to happen, certain mind shifts need to happen. So let's kind of talk about energy for a second, because I'm a huge energy person. So hustle is actually masculine energy. You know that word alpha? Now, that other word that's marketed to us, alpha female. Well, alpha is masculine. Some of us have had to be alphas because we were single parents at one time. And we're like, yeah, we're alpha. But the hustle and that alpha mentality constantly keeps us away from being focused in becoming masterful at anything. Because if we are hustling all the time, we're not dialed in. We are just crazy trying to get as much stuff done as possible. We're not focused on what we need to do. You all have a talent. You've all worked extremely hard, whether you're a photographer, you're a designer, you're a stylist, you have a product or a startup company, cleaning business, anything, travel business, whatever it is. But if no one is showing you how to get clients, it's no wonder you don't have any sales or a lot of sales. If no one is showing you how to attract the right employees, for example, that's a big one right now. It's no wonder you're working yourself to the bone and you're the only one working. And if no one is showing you how to use technology to achieve some leverage, then how would you have any leverage? You don't have to spam people to get a sale. You don't have to do your own website on the weekends or whatever. Go to every single networking event, pass a million business cards around town, give your parents the kids for the weekend so you can work 24/7. All that does is put out masculine energy and hustle repels people, and people can feel that energy. Like they can feel if you're totally hustling and masculine and putting out all this stuff, and like they won't want to be around you. So that's like the old way, like the hustling early 2000s, like that's like the old way. So the new way is finding your flow, getting out of that hustle, step out of the crowd, because the longer this goes on for, it's going to make you broke. You're going to spend a lot of money on a lot of things you don't need to spend it on, right? So becoming masterful at developing a very clear focus is what you want to do. So when I help women, I focus in on one offer, like one type of sale. We reform it. We put a big bow on it. All right. I offer multiple sessions a week. I do bonus sessions in my program. I do live talks. I do exercises, roll up the sleeves. Let's get to work. Let's open up your business and see what's going on. Your business gets a complete transformation with me. We go from the beginning. We go to the good, the bad, and the ugly. We kind of look at all your money, all your cash flow, how everything's coming in, what's going out. We look at everything. We focus on, I have 6 modules in it. We fine tune your marketing strategy. Like I said, your cash flow, so you're not broke all the time, knowing where the money is coming from. We completely streamline this. I teach you everything you need to know about sales, how to attract good employees, how to rise above your competition, and how to use technology to leverage all your days. So, because one thing you have to remember is that you also have to have great conversations with people to build your business. The sales isn't high pressure stuff. All sales is, whether you realize it or not, sales is just conversations, just having genuine conversations with people, because people are people, right? So my way is a hustle-free way. We do one offer, one audience, we do one main platform to market on, and we become so crystal clear and masterful on this. So we're not focusing on trying to be everywhere. We're just streamlining and focusing. And if you focus in on this, your energy will calm down. So everything's going to calm down. Your vibration will start to shift. So instead of this frantic energy, you are actually going to lift yourself up. So if you've ever been sitting on the fence, but you really want some help, but there's like stuff going on with you, like, I get it. Like everyone has stuff going on. Everyone does. But what if everyone is just overcomplicating shit? Did we ever think about that? There's so many ways to do things, but there's so much shit out there and it just overwhelms us. I always say that simpler is always better, because the less energy output for you, the better your body is going to be. It's going to be nice and calm and free. But what's stopping you from having someone like me, or, whatever, somebody else? What's stopping you from having someone like me help you implement this? I've done it, and I can help every single one of you do it. Everyone has excuses. I don't have time. I don't have money. Time is a big thing. I hear that you've told yourself that now isn't the right time, right? Well, when is the right time? If you don't make the time, there's never going to be time. I have templates. I have a step-by-step program that will actually save you time. You do a few pieces of content every week. We work on this together. We narrow it down on how to make your business work as efficient as humanly possible and to get you that time freedom. And just actually will save you time. If we work together, it will actually save you time. But the biggest mindset trap I see over and over again is money. So you build a business and you're setting it up. And when you set a business up, it requires money, right? So let's take a doctor, for example. Doctor goes to school for, I think it's 8 years. It may even be more now, undergrad, and then school. So they study for like 7 or 8 years. They spend about $250,000 on their education. Probably close to that, could be a little more or less. But in sales, we massively shortcut this. I have clients getting freedom in 30 days. So if your goal is to get to like 20K a month or whatever, I mean, like that's more than some of the doctors out there, unless you're like a plastic surgeon making crazy money. But like, think about that. They go to school, they spend $250,000 or whatever, 250,000, 300,000, and they're getting out and they're not making as much as you can make owning a business. So I want you to remember this. Hobby is what we do for a passion. Business is based on strategy. So again, you do have to believe in yourself. Can you really do this? Well, at the end of the day, you're not going to know unless you actually try it, unless you give it a go. I mean, if you do believe in yourself, this is half the equation. The other half is just strategy. So like believing in yourself, you're 50% there. So if you want to create a six-figure biz and you want to make decisions based on having a six-figure biz, there's a few things that you need. So number one, you need to know how to make decisions, which is important to grow. Number two, you need to know how to organize yourself every single day. And number three, you need to believe in your abilities. So wherever you're at right now, if you really checked in with yourself, if you feel there's more for you and you don't want to do it by yourself and you want to explore what it would look like to work with me, if you're looking for a deeper level of support or anything like that, just write the word chat in the bottom, just so I can see underneath the video. Even on replay, you can still put the word and I'll still see it. I want you all to know that I don't do pushy sales. I hate that. I hate pushy sales. I look for the right people to work with that actually need the help and that are truly looking to transform their lives and their business and shift their beliefs. We get into the detail. Like I said, we open everything up, what's going on for you in your business, and we create a pathway together to get you to your goals. It's a working program and we all choose the pace we want to choose. And I light up that pathway for you so you can actually see what's possible. And I can tell you this, that if I can do it, so can you. I was behind the 8 ball so bad. I was a single mother and I was behind the 8 ball, and I was determined if anyone was going to do it, it was going to be me. So I can tell you that if I can do it, so can you. So if you do want to connect with me, like I said, just write chat below. I hope you all can see that there is totally a different way of hustling and working to the bone. You don't have to work 16 hours a day to have the life you want. So I hope this was helpful for all of you. I want you to all have an awesome evening. Hopefully you're not still working. Hopefully you can go home and kind of chill out. But whatever you're doing, do not work too hard. Thank you so much for jumping on. My lives are on every Wednesday at 5 p.m. And so every week we're going to break down another topic. So I want you all to have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you soon. All right. Bye-bye.